of the hour. Sorry, Zoom popping up here. Okay, all good. All right, so for those who don't know, my name is Kevin Wolf. All right, I've been with IX now for just a little over a year now, since the very beginning when we first got started. And wow is really the biggest word I want to go ahead and paint right now on this Zoom call. We've had probably some of the most impressive growth I've seen out of a lot of companies in the industry, and for a lot of those who are interested in getting onto this platform, and those who are interested in making money using our services, trying to invest and create that long term wealth right over time. It really is. It's a phenomenal opportunity, and there's just been so many other different services that have been added onto the platform to really help individuals, skyrocket into honestly probably probably like this is sky's the limit, right? Sky's the limit, and at the end of the day, it's just been a phenomenal company, and I'm so blessed to be able to be here and share this opportunity with you. We have two special guests on this call who are going to go into a little more depth into the details. One specifically, we got Ozzie on this call right now, one of the co-founders of iXglobal, and he's going to go right ahead and step right into the slides. But I'm excited for you all to be here, and Humble Smith is also on this call. Yes, I do see Humble Smith. He's our main guy out there in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Humble Smith, welcome, welcome. We're so excited to have you on here. I'm excited to work with you. And yeah, Ozzie, go right ahead and take it away.
Sounds great. Sounds great. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys can hear me well. Can you confirm, please, that you can hear me well in the chat with like a number 5? That'd be great. Or a yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jana. Welcome. It's great to see you here. Again, I want to welcome everybody for being here today. Again, this is like Kevin mentioned, this is a long time coming. We've been behind the works, behind the scenes, working with Humble Smith, an amazing, not just an amazing recording artist, but an amazing individual who really is just set out to impact lives. And I think, over about a couple years ago when we had the chance to meet him, and talk about our vision in IX, we've realized real quickly that our core values align with each other, and which is the main reason why we're here, right? So appreciate it, Humble Smith. Appreciate it for you for supporting us, being with us, and providing everyone this opportunity that we're going to show today. Okay, so again, like Kevin mentioned, my name is Ozzie. I'm one of the co-founders of this amazing company that we started about 16 months ago now. And like Kevin said, it's just been insane. It's been ridiculous to see the amount of lives that we've been impacting over the course of the last 16 months. I remember 16 months ago, pre-pandemic, or at the moment the pandemic was about to, I guess, grow its legs and go to another level. Our founder, one of my business partners, and my mentor, right? But our CEO and founder, he told me, "Hey, look, I want to start my own company, not necessarily because we need money or anything like that. But it's out of necessity." And I remember I asked them, like, why do you think we need to do that? And he's like, well, just because I'm tired of, companies doing things that benefit just them, right? I want to provide a real opportunity, a legitimate, tangible opportunity for individuals worldwide where it's in their best interest, right? Where all the decision making and everything that we provide and everything that we do is in the interest of that individual, right? That new individual that joins. And so knowing Joseph Martinez for over 6 years, being my mentor, teaching me everything, and introducing me to this way of living, right? And making money online, and his experience, and knowing him and everything that he's achieved, I didn't think twice. you know, when he said you want to partner up and you know, go on this journey with me. So it's been an extremely I would say pleasurable, you know, ride. It's something we're super passionate about, and as this company has evolved to what it is right now, you know, it's given us even further conviction that, you know, what we're doing and all that hard work and all that labor and those sleepless nights, you know, have gone have gone to something. And so I hope each and every one of you guys pay attention to this presentation, listen to the opportunity, because I do believe that's what life is about. It's about opportunities. And, you know, I'm 33 years old now, and I can recall, you know, many times in my life where life has provided me an opportunity, and if I would have made a left turn or a right turn, it would have taken me to a different destination, you know. And so life is all about that, but it's your responsibility to recognize those opportunities that are presented to you, you know. And I think there's, you know, with a little bit of wisdom that I have in these 30 years of life, you know, roaming this planet, I can tell you that there's nothing more costly than a missed out opportunity. Right. And when I say this thing before I begin, you know, I think our generation, if we can recall one opportunity, you know, I always think about the cryptocurrency space. I always think about Bitcoin. It's just the first one that comes into my mind. Right. I know many friends when I was, you know, preaching Bitcoin and preaching cryptocurrency over, you know, 5 years ago, many people didn't get involved. Many people didn't think that it was a reality or that, you know, it was a decent enough opportunity, right? But, you know, how many of those people, you know, have regretted the fact that they didn't join back then, you know? And so, like I said, missed opportunities are the most costly things that can happen to you in your life. Okay, so with that being said, I want to go ahead and share the presentation. I am not going to go so thorough and deep into everything, so you might see me kind of skip a few things just because of the lack of time, and I want to make sure we utilize this call to the most efficient way. And we also have a very special guest who's going to speak at the very end, one of my other mentors. I've honestly been blessed to you know, have really great, passionate and inspirational and influential mentors. And one of them is actually on this call who's going to speak at the very end. Okay, so let me go and share this screen and begin. All right, perfect. I believe everyone can see. Perfect. And Kevin, I think Bryan as well, if you see anybody in the waiting room, just go ahead and help me out by letting them in, okay? Appreciate it. So welcome to the call. Welcome to your transformation. That's exactly what we like to do here in IX. That's our mission, our core principle is to help you innovate, inspire, and impact. And we want to help you achieve exponential growth. So I want to begin with this question. Can you imagine a life without limits where you can enjoy your time and money doing what you like most? You see, 6 years ago, when I was working in my career marketing, I was working for different companies. I had 2 jobs just to kind of, supply enough for the lifestyle that I wanted to live. And I remember, you know, going from one job, my career, to a restaurant, a bar, coming home at 2 a.m. sometimes, 3 a.m. sometimes, and the next day doing the same thing. And I remember one day, you know, I will never forget, December 31st, everybody's partying, everybody's having a good time, and I'm there, you know, working. And I realized one thing. I realized that there's got to be something different. There's got to be something better, something that I can do that is more efficient usage of my time, you know. And I think in this world that we live in, a lot of us find ourselves in that position, in that predicament, right? Perhaps we're not getting paid enough for, you know, the amount of sweat, the amount of labor, the amount of, you know, just energy and time that we put into our job, you know. And job is just an acronym for just over broke. And so that was me 6 years ago, until I met these mentors, and I met a new way of making money, you know, which is, I feel like, the most efficient way, most intelligent way, thankfully, because we live in this century where technology is everything, right? Thankfully, we have technology, and it's up to us to be able to leverage that in our benefit, right? And so, that leads me to the next thing I want to talk about, which is the cash flow quadrant. Okay, this is what we teach here, all right? It's not only about making money, but it's also about evolving and developing your mindset, the correct mindset, right? This growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. So a growth mindset where you're continuously, developing your thoughts and your education, your information, and you're kind of eliminating this information that's been programmed in you since the very beginning, right? And so there's a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by one of the most influential authors of our era, Robert Kiyosaki, and he's developed this quadrant that basically explains the main reason why we struggle financially or economically. It's because we've been ingrained in the system, programmed to think a certain way, right? Where you go to school, you go to college, right? You get your degree, and then after that, you work, and then you work your way all the way to the top. But that's kind of a prehistoric way of thinking, And guys, I'm gonna ask you, please do not write on the screen. If Clement, you can help me out with that, that'd be great. Cool. And so he talks about the cash flow quadrant, all right? And he talks about how 60% of the world finds themselves as employees. And there's nothing wrong with it, right? Because it's just what we've been told, right? It's what we've learned. But one thing we do know is that you don't have the key word, which is leverage. All right. You don't have leverage. You're not in control of your own time. You're not in control of your income. And if you were anything like I was about 6 years ago, right, you have to basically beg for a vacation, right? Beg for a raise. And when it comes down to it, it's maybe $1, And so I can recall so many those scenarios. Okay. And so, you're not in control. Now, a lot of people say, look, I don't want to work for someone else. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to start my own, food truck, or I'm going to do my own little, shop. All right. You're self-employed perhaps, right? But one of the things is that you still don't have leverage because, if you're not present, there's no money coming in. And that's what we're trying to teach you. We're trying to teach you how to leverage systems, okay? And so if you're self-employed, you're just using your time, right, to generate income. And so what we want to teach you here is two principles, all right? How to become a business owner, okay, and how to become an investor. All right, and a business owner, what he or she does is basically leverages a system, okay? Leverages a systems to to increase their income. They divide the work and they multiply their income, right? And so an investor, 1% of the world, 1% of the world. And what do? They put money to work for them. And every time I talk about this, I remember the most famous quote that I know of, which is a quote by Warren Buffett that says, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, most likely you're going to be working till the end of your life, And, it's sad to say this, but how many of us know parents or grandparents that are still working where, you look at them and you want them to be, relaxing and enjoying for all that work and all the, years and decades of sweat, blood, and tears that they put into, their careers. But yeah, it's because they never leverage the system. Okay. And so that's what I want you guys to understand, because that's exactly what we do here. Okay. A little bit about the company. I'm not going to go so deep into it, but it's important to know who are the individuals behind the scenes, right? It's important to know the history, the experience, right? Because I always say that experience is the gateway to success, because you're reducing that learning curve, right? You're reducing your failures because you've already been there, done that, right? And so the good thing about our company is that we have Joseph Martinez as our CEO and our founder, a very influential, inspirational leader in this industry for over 12 years, as a top leader with over 70,000 members and entrepreneurs in his organization, as also a corporate executive for several multi-million-dollar companies. And one of the biggest things that when he told me, hey, look, I want to start this company and I want you to come with me, one of the things that I remember, running through my head was the fact that, he had his own consulting agency. He had his own consulting agency that helped other companies in our space, create the right systems, the right compensation plans, the right logistics so that they can expand. And so he helped several companies, go from very beginning phase to an expansion phase. And now, becoming these, very big companies. So Joseph Martinez, our chairman, Mike Rodriguez. Mike Rodriguez is also a very influential leader over 20 years in this space. All right, 20 years as one of the top leaders in the industry. And he helps us here with his leadership and also different systems behind the scenes that helps our company, move forward. Paul Barlow as well, our president, again, 20 plus years of experience in this industry as an entrepreneur, as a corporate member, as a leader, and also as an owner of a consulting agency that also helped over 24 companies, all right, go from point A to point Z. So definitely experiences, not left out here, okay? And so I, your server, Ozzie Tomas, and Christian Pico, Fernando Duarte, we all form part of this amazing corporate team. And what I think has helped us is that experience, is that knowledge, right? That wisdom, because in 17 months, we've become, this company that's over 70,000 active users in our app, over 55,000 brand ambassadors worldwide, generated over $8 million in our first year. And one of the things that we're really proud of is that we've broken different achievements and different records in the industry as one of the top 20 direct selling companies in this entire industry. All right. So definitely a company that is moving forward. Definitely a company that is continuing to grow. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about the ecosystem, because this is what's going to help you, achieve that growth. This is what's going to help you, improve your life, because at the end of the day, that's what we are. We're a self-betterment platform. We're a platform that's going to give you the tools, give you the knowledge, give you the services that are going to ultimately help you improve in different areas. All right. So we participate in different industries like the financial markets, e-commerce, community, and digital tools. All right. So these are all different sectors within our social app. All right. That's going to help you transform into this digital entrepreneur that's making not just passive income, but growing. All right. Professionally. Okay. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper into all of them. The financial markets. Okay. And so the financial markets. So this is your opportunity for you to become an investor, become, an individual who puts their money to work and start generating income with the 5 most profitable financial markets that we participate here in IX. All right. And so through Branders Alert, through the Core Pro, SMA, iTrade, and Empire IX, through these services, and these products, you're going to be able to start generating education, knowledge, and also start putting your money to work and start getting this passive income in the markets. Okay. Leveraging our experts in our system. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about iTrade Academy. Okay. Because it's all about learning, right? It's all about learning first and then applying it. Okay. And, you want to take that, those empty pockets, right? The necessity of making more money, right? You need to put right information, okay, in your brain. Okay. And so that's through the iTrade Academy, where you're going to begin your journey as an investor. You have over 300 hours of professional training material, content, courses that are created by experts who have been, doing this for multiple years now. And you have live sessions. You have the opportunity to even have live education with these traders, with these master educators. And the great thing about it is that the Academy is developed in multiple languages. Okay. Also, you'll be able to start at your own pace and continue at your own pace. So from a very basic level to even a very advanced level. Okay. And that's all within our system. Now, it really, I get very excited. I get very, very excited when I talk about Empire IX, because I've never, in my short 6 years as an investor, as a financial, entrepreneur, I've never witnessed such, such great education, from these, like the ones like the one we have here with Empire IX. And the great thing about them is that they're institutional traders, all right? So what they teach is they don't teach you how to trade like probably 90% or maybe even higher, 95% of the world, right? They teach you how to do it as the market movers, right? They teach you how to trade as the banks too, right? So they're certified institutional traders who have developed this university that's going to help you perfect your craft, right? If you really want to learn how to trade and you want to learn how to trade the right way, these guys will teach you institutional trading. Now you can get certified as a trader with our Empire IX University. And what does that mean? Well, that means that you're going to have recorded courses and modules from the freshman level to a master's degree level. Okay, so very similar as the American university concept, where you go from freshman and above, and so as you progress, you take an exam and you get the certificate and you move on to the next your next level. Okay, and so that's the education with Empire IX. They also send alerts. They also do live classes, okay, live sessions. Now, we're only days away from this part, and it's super exciting because I know that there's already been individuals who have been impacted through our beta groups or our trial group before we decided to launch this, who have already exceeded and achieved this funding. Okay, but I know that there's going to be hundreds, if not thousands, of individuals who are going to get funding and improve their lives through this service. All right. And so this is the FTMO funded trader program. Okay. One thing you need to understand is that professional traders, they don't trade their money. All right. They trade other people's money. All right. And so through that concept, we've created the FTMO funded trader program, where you're going to receive exclusive consulting, exclusive coaching, exclusive alerts. All right. That are going to help you ultimately achieve this level of becoming a professional trader. All right. So FTMO is an exam, all right, that you can take, and where if you meet the requirements, all right, you hit the parameters, you become what's called a talented trader. All right. And so through our talented trader program, you're going to achieve funding. All right. Funding that you don't have to pay back. All right. And the great thing about it is that it goes from anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000, if not more, that you can apply for. All right. And one of the great things about this is that through our services, you're not only going to achieve it, okay, through the exclusive FTMO funded trader program, you're going to achieve, this funding if you pass the exam, but you're also going to maintain it, because they're going to help you every step of the way so you can maintain it and you can successfully trade and generate this passive income using basically money that isn't yours. All right. And so that is the easiest way I explain it. You receive a percentage of the profit that you're making, right? And so this is a great opportunity for those individuals who have always wanted to trade, and perhaps they're just trading with very little money. They don't have excessive money, right? And a lot of their profits are very small. And so this is your opportunity to add this exclusive service to your program and achieve this funding. Okay, now a little bit about the financial alerts, and I'm going to kind of go quickly through this area just because I think it's pretty thorough, and I don't really want to go into everything, but you're going to get trading signals in different markets. Okay, the sports industry. So if you ever wanted to make money through sports betting, right, through watching a game and making money through it, we also have experts in that area. Binary options, the stock market, cryptocurrency, and the foreign exchange market. All right. And so you're going to receive these trade alerts directly through 2 apps, all right, Telegram and also Branders alerts. And you're going to be able to participate in these markets, basically receiving information and someone else, which is a market expert, putting in the work, studying the charts, right? The way I see it, the way I always explain it is this individual is going to be studying the charts, looking at that computer, probably getting paralysis, because he's looking at these charts for like endless, for endless periods of times. And all you're doing is you're just leveraging that expertise, that knowledge, right? You're receiving it and you're applying it, right? And so it's a great concept. Now, in the foreign exchange market, through our core pro services, you're going to receive, through different channels. We have up to 20 channels here, right? So like there's never going to be a moment where your phone isn't going to be ringing, right? So if you've ever been participating in something where, they sell you the dream and they say you're going to receive this and that, and maybe receive 1 a week or 2 a week, that doesn't happen here. All right, your phone will be ringing through with alerts if that's what you're looking for. All right, and so live classes, recorded classes, daily alerts, weekly analysis, and a lot of training material in the foreign exchange. We also do that in the binary options market, in the crypto space, in the stock market as well, and as I mentioned, the sports. All right, so like I said, I'm going to skim through all that. Now, we also have auto traders. All right. So we also have what's called self-managed accounts, SMA. Okay. And what this is basically is an opportunity to leverage technology that is proprietary to the company, and you guys generating a certain amount of income or certain amount of account growth through this technology. All right. So, for those individuals who say, look, I'm a busy man, I'm a busy woman, I don't have the time, right? But I do want to make money. All right. And I want to make money in the markets. Okay. Well, we have auto traders. All right. Now you just have to see it the right way. You have to understand and you get the right perspective. All right. This is not a short-term process. This is more of a midterm to long-term, play. All right. So you got PAM accounts, which is basically a hedge fund where the technology and the master trader is running a collective amount of investments for the company. All right. And you're generating from anywhere to 5 to maybe 20% monthly yield on that service. And then we also have AI traders. We have algorithms who are designed to fulfill a certain, tasks, right, within the market, and they'll operate for you. And like I mentioned already, they'll yield you anywhere from 5 to 20%. All right. And so the way I see this is, how much does your bank give you a year? You might be lucky if it's 1%, right? And so, this is a great opportunity to perhaps, take a fraction of that money that you have saved for an emergency, right? Save for a special moment or whatever, and you put it into the market and start putting that money or that amount to work, right? And so that's the auto traders. E-commerce, all right? This is definitely an industry I feel like nobody can skip or nobody can ignore if you want to call yourself a legitimate entrepreneur in this 21st century. All right. So e-commerce. Okay. And this is the opportunity where you're going to be leveraging basically the internet technology, right? And you're going to leverage some of those tools and services that we've created here, right, for you guys so that you can have a personalized online store. All right. And generate income through what's called drop shipping. And the beautiful thing about this is that, a lot of people will say, hey, well, I live in, I live in Portugal, or I live in Angola or Nigeria or South Africa. Does this apply for me? You can be in any part of the world, right? And your products that you're listing in your store don't have to be even sent out to people in your country. And with the right tools and the right strategies, you can basically position those products to people who need those products or people who are looking to buy those products, and you start generating an income, And so I love e-commerce. Statistics say that, by 2040, 95% of all sales will be done online. Here in the United States, shopping malls are prehistoric. They're dinosaurs. Every day you have big retail chains that are closing down. Why? Because the simplicity, right? And the way that our generation has evolved, right? People don't really want to get out of the house to purchase things, And so e-commerce is a great opportunity for you to leverage that trend that is completely just changing the world, all right? And you can do it literally in any part of the world, all right? And so we have iCom, Travel Pro, and Agora, okay? iCom, and this is your opportunity if you want to learn. Okay, so if you want to learn about e-commerce, you want to learn about drop shipping, FBA, you want to learn how to do it successfully. Well, we've partnered up with the best of the best. We have two experts in this space who have successfully ran over 250 stores online, right? And so they've created an academy and an educational program for individuals who are seeking, education and insight in the space, where you're going to be taught how to customize your own store, how to run it, how to import high demand products, how to advertise, and how to generate not just traffic, but convert those traffic into, sales. And you also have an exclusive community chat of communication with these individuals, with these experts, weekly classes as well. We do them every Tuesday. And that is iCom, okay? Now, we're also launching in a few weeks the add-on service for those individuals, again, who want it done for you, right? Just like the automation, done for you. You don't have the time, right? But you have the finances, and perhaps you want to schedule individual consultations and get that storefront set up and done by these experts with your presence, you know, you have that opportunity with this add-on service that we're adding. Okay, so great opportunity. Now, we've also developed our own Amazon here at IX. All right, and that's just the type of technology we have here. No, we're not trying to compete with Amazon. That'd be impossible. But what we're trying to do is provide a marketplace that is aligned with our community. All right. And so what we designed is one of the first uniquely customizable e-commerce platforms with dropshipping technology that you're going to be able not only to consume these products that we've listed in our store, or excuse me, our market, but you're also going to be able to generate profit or commission through the referral, you know, and sales of those products that we're storing for you. So, you know, this is not an opportunity where you're going to, you know, buy a bunch of products like many other companies and you're just going to store them away and probably never sell them. And then you're stuck with those products in your garage or whatever, right? No, you don't have to even have these products at your house, right? You can just consume them or you can just sell them, right? And start generating a commission without products that products that you don't even have in your own house, right? And so great opportunity to leverage Agora and the e-commerce industry, okay? Travel Pro, you know, many people probably are just like itching in themselves, anxiously waiting to travel, right? I know a lot of people who are already traveling, and this is just an opportunity to leverage a tool that we've designed specifically for the everyday entrepreneur, right? Someone who's always looking to travel, expand their business and so forth. You have an opportunity to leverage our tool and you get what's called cash back. All right, you get cash back and discounts simply for using our tool at no cost, no extra cost, none of those gimmicks, right? And so, yeah, you get up to 70% in discounts for travel, car rentals, flights, et cetera, but you also get what we call cash back. So 5 to 30%. I just booked a flight to go to Orlando. I just booked a hotel to go to Orlando. It cost me for the weekend like $350. I'm getting $180 back, you know, and so it's insane. I've never seen anything like this. And this is an opportunity for you to just, you know, get that cash back, you know, and just for using our proprietary service. Okay. Now, digital tools. Okay. And so for those individuals who are looking to get strategies, services, and marketing help, you know, and nowadays, honestly, it's everything. If you have an online business or if you have a business and you do not know how to leverage digital marketing, probably not going to be so successful for you in the 21st century, right? And so this is an opportunity for you to receive the right tools and education and services to increase the growth of your brand, decrease the growth of your personal brand, if that's something you want to do, for example, on Instagram, right? And how to monetize that through, you know, the strategies and these social networks, okay? And so we've developed through the Association of Branders X, we developed 3 services that will help you in the digital marketing space: Branders Media, Branders Academy, and Branders Funnels. All right, and so Branding and Digital Marketing Academy, where you're gonna get 50 hours of online education, live trainings, community support, mentorship, with individuals who have developed and created their own marketing agencies, right? And who have been helping, you know, hundreds of individuals and customers and companies online to improve their brand image. And at the end of the day, attract more customers to your business. And what I love about this is that these brander services is that they're very applicable for what we do as entrepreneurs here here at IX, all right? And so later on, I'll explain a little bit more about that. Video funnels, right? And so this is an opportunity for you to leverage the knowledge and the services to create a quick and easy funnel that you can convert traffic into leads, into sales for your business, you know, create websites, digital funnels for your business, you know. So it's very similar to what everyone knows, probably ClickFunnels, but the way I see it is a lot cheaper and a lot more simple and a more applicable for an everyday entrepreneur. All right. And so Branders Media, this is an opportunity for you to receive services. This is a freelance platform where you can obtain professional and creative help through experts that are going to help you accelerate your growth of your digital business. So let's just say you have, I don't know, a restaurant, you have, I don't know, you're an artist, whatever it is that you do, right, in your everyday life, and you're looking to get a little bit of help, through the flyer designs, website designs, or et cetera, you can obtain these services. And if you even share, right, you can also earn a little bit of commission. So your opportunity to improve your online marketing. Now, leadership and community, I'm almost done here. Leadership and community, this is the opportunity to receive Mindshift, Awakening, eRewards. And this is where you're going to receive systems, events, support, services that are ultimately going to help you grow your leadership. All right, help you grow your brand. Okay, so you can expand and monetize your services or your brand even further. Right. So leadership system, a leadership development library that we've created with Mindshift that is designed by coaches that are certified by the John Maxwell Academy. And these are 6 to 7 figure mentors with results who are going to help you, grow your leadership and expand your leadership. Okay. Now, eRewards, and I want everybody to pay attention because this is the part where I really think that, we're becoming a completely, we're changing the game with this. Let's just put it that way. All right. And so eRewards, all right, is an opportunity. Let me try to paint this picture in a way that I feel everybody would understand. What if Facebook, all right, would pay you for interactions? What if every time you gave a like to that, to that beautiful lady or that beautiful guy, whatever, or you left a comment there, right, or you shared a post, right, you were obtaining points, and those points you can redeem them for cash. Well, let me tell you, Facebook doesn't do that, but iXglobal does do that. Right. And so what we do here is we created a social profitability service that is going to help you while you're leveraging our iX app and you're using our app and you're achieving different objectives. You're going to earn points. All right. And those points you can you can redeem them later on at the end of the month for service activations or for even commission. All right, you're not going to become a millionaire through this service, but you can get anywhere from $50 to $100 extra a month, for literally just liking, supporting the app, interacting with the app, and so forth. So I love this concept because we're the first social app for entrepreneurs that's going to help you generate profit depending on your social activity. I mean, where else do they do that at, And so the great thing about this is that, it's $30. There's a $10 referral bonus if you even sell this product or the service, and just an opportunity to, get some likes, achieve some objectives and get those points, right? And at the end of the month, those points can be redeemed for money. All right. So great opportunity there with eRewards. All right. So now how do you begin? How do you join us? Well, we have subscriptions anywhere from $75 to $180. All right. I'm not going to go into all of them here. Right. But that's for the individual who invited you to explain to you and customize the right plan for you, all right, according to your lifestyle, according to what you're looking for. But I want you to know that super economical, right? And at the end of the day, we have here something for everyone, okay? Now, the last thing, okay, this is the last thing I want to talk about, and this is if you recall at the beginning of the call, I talked about the cash flow quadrant, and I talked about how you need to leverage, you need to learn how to leverage systems, you need to learn how to leverage the right information, all right? And well, I also talked about becoming a business owner, and what does a business owner do? They divide the work, right, and they multiply their income. Right. And so you have an opportunity to basically do that. Become a business owner, for a very affordable price through iX, partner up with us, become an ambassador and start earning commissions. All right. And so there's 3 ways to earn: the referral bonus, the VIP 3x3, and the binary residual. OK, I will mention this is optional. Many people do it. Many people don't do it. The great thing about it is that you're not forced, but there is great benefit to it, okay? Now, the direct referral bonus basically means that you invite a few people to a presentation call. They like what they're hearing, right? We train them, we get them onboarded, they sign up, they download the app under your referral link. Guess what? You're gonna make $15. And what we believe here is residual. All right. As humans in this planet, we have what's called residual payments, right? Residual costs. right? Your rent, your light bill, your cell phone bill, those are residual costs. So, what if I were to tell you, well, maybe you can apply, that same kind of concept, but leverage it in a way that's going to benefit you. And that's called residual income, where you can cover those residual costs that you have as a human on this planet, right? And so $15 for every member that you sign up. Now, if we help those individuals through proper training, proper education, because we're going to help you every step of the way, we help them create their own community, right? Through the VIP 3x3, you can achieve anywhere to $145 to up to $8,000 monthly, all right, through just this bonus alone, okay? Only through this bonus alone, you get up to $8,000, all right? And there's hundreds of individuals who are achieving this, okay, every month. The compensation plan, okay? This is where, through the sales of your business, the growth of your organization, as we continue to help people, they grow, you grow, you start generating anywhere from 10 to 20% off of the sales that are being generated in your organization, okay? And so, how hard is it? Well, we have an individual who has already in 15 months has achieved, over $150,000 monthly. So definitely the sky, like Kevin mentioned, the sky is the limit. It's all up to you how deep and how aggressive and how serious you want to take this opportunity. All right. Now, the commissions are paid out through a card that you can apply for, a Visa card, bank transfer, Bitcoin, PayPal, or USDT worldwide. Okay. And so this, you can receive your commissions every week. And we also do leadership retreats. All right. So these are opportunities where through a little bit of work on your part, a little bit of growth on your part, right? You have the opportunity to, get these all-inclusive events paid for by the company, where, we do trainings, we do team building, we do, private dinners with the CEO, we do, adventures, yacht parties, and so forth. And so the next one is going to be in Cancun next month. But, if you decide to form part of this community, I know that very soon with the right, determination and dedication, you can definitely achieve those all-inclusive events. Okay. And so there's three types of people on this call with me. And I see practically everybody stayed on this call. And I love to see that, because that means you guys, were impacted by this information. That means you guys, are looking to, take that first step. You're only one step away. And I know as cheesy as it sounds, I can tell you that 6 years ago, I was only one step away from changing my life and generating a lot more money, but also, living the life that I wanted to live. Right. And so, there are three types of people on this call. One person who says, hey, I want to be a client and I want to start earning through the services. That's great. We'll give you that grand welcome here at IX, and we love to have you here. Person number two, the individual who says, I have very little free time, but I want to use a little bit of that free time to generate an extra income. And you have that opportunity here with IX. Okay. And we have person number three, someone who says, look, I want to do it all. I know, like Einstein said, right? Insanity is doing the same thing and pretending that things are going to change, right? And that's not how life is, right? You got to do something different to obtain different results in your life, all right? And so if you're person number three, you say, hey, I want to be a client, but I also want to be an ambassador. I want to do it all because I want to maximize this opportunity, and I want to begin that, that first step to becoming, an entrepreneur and start leveraging services to improve my life. So anyways, if whichever one of you guys, whichever one you identify yourself with, that's great, no problems. And we love to give you the welcome here at IX. And I invite you guys to talk to the person who invited you, so that person can help you out and to help you create the right plan for you. All right. I know there's probably a lot of questions. We're going to try to respond to those questions right here at the very end. But last thing I want to do is I want to bring on someone who, honestly, it's just an honor to have him here. He's an individual who is extremely busy, but I told him about this Nigerian pre-launch, and I told him about how we're very passionate about helping lives out there in Africa and all parts of the world, right? And he said, look, I have to be here. So this is an individual who has been my mentor over the last 6 years. He's been in this industry for what seems like forever. He'll explain it to you, but he's someone who has sold over $1 billion in sales in his entire history as a leader and as an entrepreneur in the space. But I want him to give you a little bit of his story and also, express to you guys, the opportunity that's being presented to you guys here with IX. So without further ado, Bryan Rivera, are you here with us?
I'm here.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man. So Ozzie, that was awesome. Great job. Pretty much explained everything. I'll just take a couple minutes real quick. When Ozzie was talking, he first said the example about Bitcoin. And, I had the opportunity to get involved with Bitcoin when it was less than $1. And I was too smart for it. I said, nah, this doesn't make any sense. I can't understand it. And it definitely was a regret. And so those are the opportunities where they happen in life and you don't take advantage of them. But I want to tell you about one of the opportunities I did take advantage of. So in the early 90s, I just got out of high school and not from a wealthy family. I didn't have a car. College, I figured, was not for me. And so I started waiting tables. And so I was a waiter. I lived with my mom. My parents were divorced. But I wanted to be successful. I just didn't know how to be successful. I had an opportunity to meet a gentleman, a guy named Barry Ackle. He was in his early 50s, and he was a multimillionaire. And I got invited to this meeting. I went. I'd already tried my hand at being an entrepreneur a little bit. I hadn't had any success. And when I met Barry, he said, you have to have the right mentorship. You have to have the right vehicle. And then he said that it also takes time and it takes work, but that if I would give him 5 years and do the things he told me to do, that he would teach me how to be an entrepreneur, teach me how to have success. I remember sitting there as a 19-year-old kid thinking, why would this guy want to help me? This almost sounds too good to be true, type thing. And you start telling yourself all these different things. But then I thought, what if it's right? What if this is real? And so I said, yes. I shudder to think if I would have turned him down, where my life would be right now. So I started working with Barry. I started having a lot of success, and I was a millionaire before the age of 25. I was in Success Magazine in 1998 for the first time, and a lot of other publications. But it wasn't just for myself, but I had helped 25 of my friends that were under the age of 25 also achieve that level of success and became very well known for that. So fast forward, my career spans about 28 years or so in this industry. And about 13, 14 years ago, met a young guy, just got out the military, just met him briefly in California, named Joseph Martinez. And just came back from a tour in Iraq. He was in the Marines, like his third tour. And he said, man, I want to get out of this life. I want to do what you do. And I said, well, hey, come to Utah, spend a couple weeks at the house. And, told my wife, I was like, hey, I gotta, this kid's going to come for a couple weeks. Well, he didn't go back to California. He lived with me for 2 years. And we became obviously very, very close friends, but also business partners. And over the next decade, we built huge businesses, consulted all over the world in about 60 countries. We built in Africa. We build in India. We build in South America and Asia. Pretty much almost everywhere you can imagine, we build businesses. And what we really kind of saw was that, everybody is looking for a second paycheck without getting a second job. And as the advent of smartphones came, we thought, what if we could utilize this technology to affect people all over the world? In any country, if you have a smartphone, you can have a business. So even though the company is only 16 months old, this is a decade in the making of creating something of this magnitude. And it's complicated, to be able to do a business just here in the United States or something like that is one thing, but how do you do it globally? How do you create an opportunity? And this company started in 2020. We all know what happened in 2020. It was the worst year ever for a lot of people. It was the best year in history for us because it really showed people that you have to have a plan B. You have to have something else that can pay the bills. And now the whole world is talking about trading. The whole world is talking about crypto. And we've been involved in this space now for about 7 years. And so we've seen what works and what doesn't. And it's been exciting to partner not only with Ozzie, who we worked with for a number of years, but also Paul Barlow. I've known him longer than I've known Joe. We've worked together for about 16 years. Chris Lang was here on the call. We worked together for a decade. There's a lot of other people. Jassy, staring at Jana right now, and we worked together now for a few years. And there's many others. And so we're friends first. We have a lot of trust. Have a lot of trust in these people. There's a reason why we've got nearly 100,000 people involved with the app, 50,000 people as brand partners. And this is in a short period of time. The number one person in our company that Ozzie was talking about, Faraj, I've worked with him for many years out in India. And to see him now making about 150,000 a month, and it's real dollars. And that's just from the building of the company. He's making about that or double that within the trading and the investing and everything else that we're doing. And so it is absolutely changing lives. You can't make this stuff up. And what's going to happen is you're going to start hearing about it more and more. We have multiple companies right now that are in the same type of space with us that are trying to merge with us. And there's a few that already have. There's a couple more that will probably be announced that are going to be happening. And these are multi-million-dollar companies, but they see the technology we have and the vision that we have. And I hope that y'all saw that with the vision. It's like we used to say, a business in a box, right? This is a business on your phone. Whether you want to be doing e-commerce, whether you want to be trading, whether you want to do personal development, whether, whatever level you want to be involved with. And like I said, this is years upon years upon years of work to get to this point. And that's why we're one of the fastest growing companies in the world right now in terms of the percentage of growth that we have. And we just started. So to me, you're sitting at that same time as seeing Bitcoin or as maybe investing in this or investing in that. And it's whether or not you take advantage of it. Kind of the thing I'll end with is you're not going to be by yourself. You have so many great leaders that will be helping you, that will teach you, that will work with you and grow with you. And this is a multi-year business. But my mentor used to say, if you want to have a better, whatever you want your year to be like next year is going to be based on the work that you did this year and the previous year. So if you're not satisfied with how much money you have, with your life and everything else, that's how most people are. It's how I was. It's how a lot of the world is right now. But we can put our heads down, go to work. You won't be by yourself. Don't squander the opportunity because other people are joining and going to get involved. So talk to the people that brought you here. I'm so excited for what we're doing out there in Africa. It's always been an exciting place to work and build. And you know what? People are struggling and they're hungry. And if you're hungry and you hustle and you put your head down, the sky's the limit. So anyway, that's it for me.
Awesome. No, great. I think how do you go after that, right? So I appreciate your words, Bryan. It's great to have you on board. I think as we continue to evolve and grow this movement, everyone's gonna have more an opportunity to learn from you and hear from you. And I know you have great stories and great insight that you can provide. So thank you, everybody. I know that I just want to check up on see if Humble Smith wants to say a few words. I don't know if he's still on here, but just to close this call, I do appreciate everybody, for being here with us. I think that and everybody stayed, and so that means a lot. And we're gonna do many more of these calls moving forward. I think what we're gonna do is for specifically for this region, we're gonna do a call every week, at a specific day, so that way we can continue to plug people in, and I can, I'll definitely take lead on that for the very beginning as we move forward. Okay. And so Humble, If you're in here, bro, I think you are. I see you right there. Maybe you want to say a few things, if that's cool. If not, just send me a message and confirm, okay? And then we'll go ahead and end this call.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ozzie, I want to say greetings to everyone live on this call tonight. Okay, my video is off. Okay.
Oh, we can hear you now. We can hear you now. We heard a little bit of feedback, but now you sound good and I can see you. Just unmute yourself and there you go.
Okay, yeah. I don't need to introduce myself. My name is Humble Smith, aka Showboy, aka Big Smith. I'm from Nigeria. I'm an artist. I do music, and I'm partnering with iXglobal. I'm very happy that we are launching this today. It's been part of my big dreams, to create opportunities for people in Nigeria to, see ways to make money, because I know time is money. So I don't have much to say. What I need to tell every one of you here tonight is time is money. I know most of you will be thinking, how do I get started with this? Is this not one of those things, those companies that have come to Nigeria and folded? And this is going to be risky and all that. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this. If you cannot risk, you cannot grow. And if you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. If you cannot become your best, you cannot be happy. And if you cannot be happy, I don't know if you have anything left, So IS is here for you. Whatever thing you want to learn on IS, trust me, we have everything you need. We have expertise that can train you and make you become your best. Help you to make money with your phone. You don't even need to go to work. You don't need to go stress yourself, stuck yourself on traffic. You don't need to think too much. You can as well stay at home and make use of your phone, make use of your computer. You understand? All you need to do is to pay attention, focus on what you know that you can do. IF is here to uplift, empower you guys, impact in lives and inspire you. So I don't have much to say. I just want to say this is real. Don't miss this opportunity. Make sure you grab and make good use of this opportunity. I've done my best to bring this to Nigeria. So my dream is to empower people, help people to grow, help people to make money. That's it. Thank you so much, Ozzie. Thank you, Bryan. Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, everybody on this call. Thank you, iXglobal. Thank you for bringing this to Nigeria. We are very happy, and I believe that we are going to grow. We're going to watch this grow in Nigeria, and the team is going to grow bigger and stronger, and people will say their testimony soon. All right. Me, myself, I joined IS last year, and I know how much I've made. You get, so I've developed much confidence, because of things that I've learned, working with IS, and I don't need to say much about that, but as time goes on, you're going to learn, you're going to see how important it is for you to be part of this. All right. Thank you. I love you guys. Do what you have to do to make money. Money is very important. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate